What's up, KFG crew and KFG Kings? It's your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go over my WWE Raw review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Now Monday Night Raw, I'm gonna say it was a good show tonight, but you see the thumbnail, Johnny Wrestling Gargano is back. You see the title, you see the thumbnail. Alright, as the show kicks out, a camera rush backstage as Seth freaking Rollins and Matt Riddle are brawling. Officials and referees are attempting to separate both men. The fight spills into the arena. Riddle tries to back body drop Rollins off the balcony. Rollins holds on. As the fight moves to the ringside area, they are separated. Matt Riddle dives off the barricade and lands on Rollins. Rollins is pulled away and dragged up the ramp. Matt Riddle breaks free and attacks again. All right, then we move on to in-ring segment. Trish Stratus. All right, so I'm happy to see Trish Stratus on Monday Night Raw tonight. Trish Stratus gets a massive ovation in her hometown. Trish Stratus notes that she is happy to be back home in WWE. The crowd chants one more match. Trish Stratus says she's been thinking, but before she can explain, she is interrupted by Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Bayley goes on and on about how much she loves Trish Stratus. Io Sky agrees. Bayley asks what she is even doing here. Trish Stratus says she is here to support Edge in his big match tonight. She has something to say. Dakota Kai says they don't care what she has to say. Io Sky says she doesn't like her. Bayley laughs and says they are sick of Trish Stratus riding their coattails. She is the past. They are the now. Bayley gets in Trish Stratus' face. Bianca Belair music hits and she sprints to the ring. Bianca Belair says Bayley has some nerve since she isn't even in Trish Stratus' stratosphere. Bianca Belair pulls over Trish Stratus and tells Bayley to watch her mouth. The crowd cheers. Belair says she doesn't have to defend Trish Stratus since she can take care of herself. Trish Stratus says Bayley needs to be careful. She can go from retired to unretired real quick. Trish Stratus takes off her jacket. Bayley does the same as she reminds Trish Stratus that there is 3 on 2. She likes the odds. Trish Stratus tells Bayley she needs to count again. Alexa and Asuka join them in the ring. Bayley begs off. Alright, so we get the WWE Women's Tag Team Title Tournament. Alexa Bliss and Asuka versus Dakota Kai and Io Sky accompanied by Bayley. Now, I must say, this match was good. This was a good match. But like I mentioned last week in my review, I got Dakota Kai and Io Sky winning the tournament. Alright, Io Sky and Asuka circle each other. Asuka is chomping at the bit to lock up with Io Sky. Io Sky backs to her corner and tags in Dakota Kai with a slide grin. Dakota Kai gets in the ring and gets sent to the outside. After the break, Alexa Bliss and Io Sky lock up and trade submission holds and pins. Attempts. Alexa Bliss lands an STO modified insult to injury by Alexa Bliss. Asuka tags in and Io Sky is once again hesitating. Io Sky and Asuka scream at each other in Japanese. Io Sky and Asuka trade strikes attempts, but neither can get in advantage. Asuka blocks a kick and wags her fingers in Io Sky's face. Io Sky surprises Asuka with a swift kick to the face. Dakota Kai tags in, ends up eating Kawada kick from Asuka. Alexa Bliss and Asuka double team Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai catches Alexa Bliss with a running boot on the apron to take control. After the break, Alexa Bliss managed to tag in Asuka. Asuka lands a fury of strikes to Io Sky, capped with a German suplex. Io Sky kicks out after a running knee. After a distraction from Dakota Kai, Io Sky lands a springboard drop kick. Alexa Bliss breaks up the pin. Asuka and Dakota Kai exchange kicks. Asuka misses a hip attack and gets hung up in the ropes. Dakota Kai blasts her with a running boot. Asuka kicks out. Alexa Bliss double DDTs Dakota Kai and Io Sky. After a combo move, Asuka traps Dakota Kai in a submission hold. Io Sky breaks it up. Alexa Bliss tries Twisted Bliss, but Dakota Kai gets her knees up. Dakota Kai misses a boot in the corner. Io Sky gets a blonde tag. Asuka tries Dakota Kai in the Asuka lock. Dakota Kai traps Asuka, taps Asuka. Let's go, and celebrate, but Asuka isn't legal. Io Sky rolls up Asuka for the win. The winner of the match, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. That was a good match. Let's move on. So we get backstage. Backstage, Dolph Ziggler says he just wanted to help Theory since he is too ignorant and he can't teach him something. Finn Balor walks in with Rhea Ripley and berates Dolph Ziggler for being just like Edge and Rey Mysterio. They want to live off of the younger talent. Dolph Ziggler decks Balor. Ripley looks on as Ziggler asks Finn Balor if he's going to lay there like a little you know what, or if he's going to come to the ring. Alright, so we get Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor accompanied by Rhea Ripley. This was good. Good match. After a series of reversals, Ziggler catches Balor with a drop kick. Balor sends Ziggler into the top turnbuckle. Balor works over Ziggler. Ziggler stumbles around the ring. Balor charges in and eats a drop kick followed by a DDT. Balor kicks out. Ziggler calls for the super kick. Balor counters the super kick, but Ziggler reversed in 1960 with the famous Ziggler shoots the half, but Balor kicks out. Balor hits a shotgun drop kick. Ziggler rolls out of the way to avoid the coup de grace. Zigzag by Ziggler. Balor kicks out. After a distraction from Ripley, Balor hits 1960 coup de grace by Balor pins Ziggler. The winner of the match, Finn Balor. That was a good match. In-ring segment, Alpha Academy. Didn't really care about the segment. Chad Gable knows that for the first time in their history, they are going to start accepting new students. He's starting their search in Canada, but he's regretting that because everyone here sucks, including the Maple Leafs. Against his better judgment, they are hosted in Alpha Academy Open Challenge tonight. Kevin Owens Music Hits. So we get Kevin Owens versus Chad Gable. Alright, this match was decent. Kevin Owens is all over Gable, booting him out of the ring. Gable grabs a side headlock. Kevin Owens out of it and lands a back elbow. Gable fires back only to get dropped by Kevin Owens. Sent time by Kevin Owens. Gable crawls to the corner. Kevin Owens calls for a cannonball. Gable rolls out of the ring. Kevin Owens follows and gets a suplex out on the floor. Kevin Owens tries a powerbomb on the apron. Gable reverses it into a German suplex on the apron. After the break, Gable is working over Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens managed to flatten Gable with a cannonball. Gable and Kevin Owens trade strikes. Patella neck breaker by Gable. Kevin Owens crushes Gable with a frog splash. Gable gets a kick out at 2.9. Gable avoids the pop-up powerbomb in the stunner. Kevin Owens kicks out of Gable's German suplex. Gable lands a diving headbutt. Kevin Owens kicks out again. Gable sits Owens up top. Kevin Owens pushed him off. Gable hops back up top, but Kevin Owens takes him off with the avalanche fisherman's buster. Gable kicks out. Kevin Owens tries a swanton, but Gable gets his knees up. Gable tries a moonsault, but Kevin Owens moves out of the way. Kevin Owens pins Gable after hitting a pop-up powerbomb. The winner of the match, Kevin Owens. After the match, Kevin Owens tries to powerbomb Gable on the apron. Otis breaks it up. Kevin Owens drops Otis with the stunner. Gable hits the ring and gets powerbomb on top of Otis. That was a decent match by Kevin Owens and Chad Gable. That was decent. Alright, so we get a Leah versus Bayley. This match was god awful. As soon as they lock up, Bayley slams Aaliyah to the mat. Aaliyah double legs Bayley and lands a few strikes. Bayley and Aaliyah trade shots. Flipping head scissors by Aaliyah. Bayley kicks out. Bayley works over Aaliyah. Aaliyah sends Bayley out of the ring. Wheelbarrow bulldog by Aaliyah. Aaliyah tries Bayley in a rolling crab. Bayley hits the rose plant for the win. The winner of the match, Bayley. This match was god awful. AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley versus Ciampa and The Miz. Now this match answered with no contest. Alright. Styles kicks Ciampa in his face. Styles and Lashley lift Ciampa in the air for a double suplex. Ciampa struggles to escape. Lashley walks away as Lashley holds Ciampa in the air for an extended period of time. Miz sags in and eats a furious of strikes from Styles. Your grocery by Styles. Styles ends Miz out of the ring. Sends Miz out of the ring. Lashley press slams Ciampa over the top onto Miz. After the break, Miz and Ciampa are working over Styles. Styles catches Miz with a Pele kick. Lashley tags in and lands a furious of offense to Miz and Ciampa. Ciampa rolls out of the ring to avoid a spear. Lashley dives Ciampa head into the ring post. Lashley tries another spear, but Miz pulls Ciampa out of the ring. Miz eats a clothesline out on the floor. Ciampa hits Willow's belt on Lashley. Lashley kicks out. Lashley spears Ciampa. Miz breaks up the pin. In the crowd, someone tries to grab Styles, but they are taken away by security. Miz is laying up against a barricade. A security guard with a helmet on turns around and removes his helmet. It's Dexter Lumis. Lumis weird naked choke Miz and drags him into the crowd. The referee calls for the bell. There was no contest. After the match, Ciampa attacks Lashley. Styles lands a phenomenal forearm. Lashley spears Ciampa. The only question is, why Dexter Lumis kidnapped The Miz? There are a lot of answers on next week's show. But anyway, let's move on. So we get Johnny Gargano music hits and he walks out to the stage. The crowd goes nuts. Like I mentioned earlier, you see the thumbnail on my community tab. You see it. Johnny Wrestling Gargano is back. Alright, so we get the in-ring segment. Johnny Gargano. This was a good segment. A Johnny Wrestling chant breaks out. Gargano says it's been 9 months since he has been in a wrestling ring, and he has to try to remember how to do this. Gargano introduced himself to anyone who may not know who he is. He lists all of his accomplishments in NXT. He wasn't sure where he was going to end up or if he even wanted to wrestle again. One day he was with his son, Baby Wrestling, and he remembered when he was younger. He had big, impossible dreams. He wanted to be the Intercontinental Champion, the U.S. Champ, and the WWE Champ. He wants to wrestle at WrestleMania. What kind of father would he be if he didn't chase his dreams? He said he says when he left NXT that you will never fall if you bet on yourself. He stands in the ring and he proud to say Johnny Wrestling is back and WWE. Music hits and Theory interrupts. Theory mocks Gargano and says all the things he dreamed of he's already done. Theory says he couldn't have done any of this without him. It's almost like now he's the veteran and Gargano is the rookie. Theory tells Gargano he can carry the Money in the Bank briefcase for him. He can show Gargano the way. I see what you did there. Theory says they should do the high five. Gargano acts like he's going to high five Theory, but he super kicks him instead. That was a good segment by Johnny Gargano. But like I said, give me Johnny Gargano versus Bobby Lashley for United States Championship. Take my money to see that match. Me and Tino's Tom wants to see Johnny Gargano versus Bobby Lashley for United States Championship. Take my money. Anyway, Kurt Angle will be on Raw live next week from Pittsburgh. Oh, I cannot wait to see Kurt Angle. Okay, let's move on. So we get the main event of the evening. So we get Edge versus Damien Priests. This was a good match. Good main event. Beth Phoenix is in the crowd watching her husband tonight. Damien Priest drives Edge into the corner. Edge responds by sending Priest out of the ring. Edge shoves Damien Priest down. Priest is lived. Priest charges Edge, but he sidesteps and sends him out of the ring. Edge tries to set up Priest, but Priest floors Edge after a cheap shot. Edge rolls out of the ring. Edge gives chase. Edge sends Priest into the ring post. Edge powerbombs Damien Priest on a barricade. After the break, Damien Priest misses a senton. Edge and Priest both each other in the face at the same time. Edge fires up. Damien Priest gets hung up in the ropes. Edge lands a neckbreaker for a near fall. Damien Priest rolls out of the ring. Edge lands a dive off the top. Damien Priest chokeslam Edge into the ropes. Priest sends Edge to the announcer table with the razor edge. After the break, Edge sends Priest flying with a Rana. Edge calls for the spear. Damien Priest counters with the cyclone kick. European pre-tier by Damien Priest. Edge kicks out. Implant DDT by Edge. Priest kicks out. Priest lands the reckoning. Edge starts to crawl to the ropes. Damien Priest calls for a spear. Edge counters with South of Heaven. Damien Priest kicks out. The referee gets knocked out of the ring. Damien Priest lands South of Heaven. Damien Priest sets up the concerto. Edge rolls out of the way to avoid getting his head caved in. Edge locks Damien Priest in the crossface, using a broken piece of a chair. Priest quickly passes out. Edge tries a spear, but Damien Priest whacks Edge in the head with a broken chair piece. Edge kicks out. Damien Priest goes nuts. Edge surprises Damien Priest with a Canadian destroyer. Edge hits the spear and pins Damien Priest. The winner of the match, Edge. This was a good main event. After the match, Edge sets up a concerto. Rhea Ripley hits the ring and goes low on Edge. Finn Balor appears out of nowhere and hits the coup de grace. Finn Balor grabs a chair, but Beth Phoenix hops the barricade and grabs it. Beth Phoenix holds the Judgment Day off with the chair. And WWE Monday Night Raw, WWE Raw goes off the air. But like I mentioned earlier, Monday Night Raw was a good show. And that's all I got to say from here. But I'm glad Johnny Gargano is back in WWE. So Triple H, if you're watching this video, thank you for giving us Johnny Gargano back in WWE. You are the GOAT, and I'll continue to do a great job in WWE Triple H. Like I said earlier, thank you Triple H for giving us Johnny Gargano back in WWE. But like I mentioned earlier, give us Johnny Gargano versus Bobby Lashley for United States Championship. Take my money to see that match. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review and highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on Monday Night Raw, of the return of Johnny Gargano. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video or I'll go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I will see you guys live on YouTube. I'll see you guys live on YouTube tomorrow, and on my YouTube channel. I will go live on YouTube tomorrow on Tuesday. This your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv. Have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. KFG crew, KFG Kings, Too Sweet. I'm out of here, gang. And I will premiere this video at 3:00 a.m. tonight. Peace out, guys. KFG crew, KFG Kings, Too Sweet. I'm out of here, gang.